Hey folks, Machinery Pete here. Last Thursday, December 14th, I was in Marion, Wisconsin. Had great fun at the 2017 Green Carpet event for Caroline Implement, and they were celebrating their 70th year anniversary and had amazing turnout of their customers. Really cool event. Here's a picture with owner Dave Raether, and that's a picture of his dad Gordon Raether, who started the business in 1947. And got a cool chance to learn the history. Here's a picture of Gordon Raether, the late Gordon Raether, and his wife Luella. Moved to Caroline in 1947, bought the blacksmith shop on the south side of Main Street and a vacant lot, and off they went into business. And Dave got into business years later, and they have 2 stores now. But really cool opportunity and cool story here too. The very first tractor that Gordon Raether sold in 1947 was this particular 1947 John Deere M that his son Dave was able to acquire a number of years ago from this family. And they were at the event last Thursday, so we tell the story of the 1947 M, so special to the Raether family and Caroline Implement. So I hope you enjoy the video.
Stay in this game. So if there's one message I want to give to the group today and everyone that's here, is that we thank you and we greatly appreciate your business. We are still here as Caroline Implement only because you are here. And if you are here, we can continue to be here. Just because we've been here a long time, we understand that doesn't mean we just deserve your business. We expect to earn your business every day by helping you solve problems. So if we are not doing that, please let me know and our managers know that if we make mistakes and we goof up once in a while, that we mean to do the best job we can for you every day that we're here. We understand what that means.
Hey folks, Machinery Pete here. I'm in Marion, Wisconsin today. Really a treat. Was invited over here by Dave Raether with Caroline Implement, John Deere dealership here, celebrating their 70th year in business. Dave, thanks for inviting me over. Boy, what a fun day.
We had a great time, and we sure enjoyed having you here. Greg, you gave us a great story or two.
Always fun to come to eastern Wisconsin, and your turnout today, boy, that was fabulous. You can tell what your customers think of you, Dave. And, and Dave, your father, Gordon, started the business?
Right. Gordon started, well, he actually purchased the dealership in Caroline in 1947. There was a John Deere dealership there at that time.
Okay.
That goes back to the late 30s, I believe.
And Caroline, how close is that to Marion here?
It's 3 miles north of Marion.
Okay.
So,
and you now currently have 2 stores, correct?
currently a store here in Marion and one in Shawano as well.
Shawano, okay. Well, Dave, part of the celebration today, folks, this was about the coolest thing I've run across in a while, but I'll pan over. And this particular tractor, 1947 John Deere M, Dave, that's the first tractor your dad sold brand new?
The very first tractor my dad sold brand new, yes.
Wow. Now, how did you come to own it again?
Well, the family was just north of Caroline 1 mile.
Yep.
We originally sold it to Marcus Kirsten, and his sons, one of the sons did hang on to the tractor, and about 12 years ago I heard that Marlon had gotten it restored, and Marlon actually was born the same day I was. We won't say how many years ago, but Marlon got the tractor restored, and I heard that he had fun with it, but I went out and visited with him a number of times and tried to convince him that I would like to buy the tractor, and once I convinced him I wasn't buying it just to resell it, he agreed to sell it to me so I could hang on to a little piece of Caroline Implement history.
Very cool.
So we've owned the tractor now, bought it back like 12 years ago. Bought it back when we had our 60th anniversary. I wanted to have it back for that. So
Very cool.
So we've enjoyed having it.
And Dave, there's a picture on the seat here. Now let's walk in and you tell us about this picture. But this is actually...
That is that same tractor, and it's at the dealership in Caroline. And you can see on the tractor are my 3 older siblings. My brother Ken, who I was in partnership with for almost 40 years at Caroline Implement.
That's Ken on the back.
That's Ken on the back with his sucking his thumb, almost looks like there. And then also my two other siblings, Gary and my sister Karen. And thank goodness I cannot remember that. I wasn't around yet, so otherwise I'd have probably been on the tractor there with them.
And that was at the dealership before your dad Gordon sold it.
Yes, yeah, I believe it probably was the first tractor that was shipped by John Deere to Caroline Implement.
Wow, very cool. Dave, what all these years in business, I imagine as a young guy, you probably grew up toddling around the dealership, I suppose.
We all did. We all worked in the dealership. My Ken, right out of high school, went into business, and except for his time in the military, he worked in the business his entire career.
Okay.
My brother Gary has always worked summers. He's a school teacher, and actually I taught school for 6 years before I came back and joined Ken in the business in '79.
What did you teach, Dave?
I taught history and social studies.
Very cool.
So, but I always worked in the dealership every summer. Even when I was teaching, I would move back to Marion and work as well.
So, Dave, you got out of teaching, came back into the equipment business. What year was that?
That was '79. My timing was very poor. They told me how great the business was in the '70s, and I came back, and as soon as I got back in the business, you know what happened in the '80s.
Right.
It was not pretty, but we survived.
Well, so you've seen cycles up and down, Dave, through the years. What is it, looking back at your career, what do you love most about the farm equipment business?
What I love most is what we have with this tractor, dealing with families, our family to their family, over so many years. We're selling tractors and equipment now to the grandsons and great-grandsons of the same families and partners that my dad and my brother also did business with.
Right.
That's the neat part of it. That's what makes it fun, to be able to help people and know we're just trying to help each other out.
Right. And we touched on it a little bit, but this tractor behind us, the 5065E, you sold to the grandson?
Right.
The guy who bought this, Marcus?
Yeah. Marcus's grandson, just purchased that 5065E. And like many of our customers today, they're not full-time ag farmers.
Sure.
They've got another business they're involved in, but they still enjoy being involved in the farm and part-time.
Right.
And if they can afford nice equipment, they certainly like to buy it. So it's a real treat for us to tell the story of having done business with this same family over 70 years. It was a real treat for us to honor them today here at Caroline Implement.
Yeah, that was a beautiful thing you did, honoring them that way, Dave. And now, what would you say about Caroline Implement to folks? Just what makes Caroline Implement unique? What makes you guys roll? Why should people give you guys a call?
Well, I guess the biggest thing we have had going for us is really our people. That's what distinguishes us from our competition, regardless of the color.
Right.
We don't have a lot of turnover on our staff. We've got people that have been our employees for a long, long time here, and really people is what makes the difference. You can walk into our store, and visit with our people, and they've been here a long time. They know the customers know them.
Right.
So it's a very personal relationship as far as we're concerned, and that's been what's made it fun.
Right, very cool. Well, Dave, congratulations, 70 years in business, Caroline Implement, fantastic, and thanks again so much for having me over, and what a great event today.
We enjoyed it very much. Thanks, Greg.
Hey folks, I'm here with Kent Kirsten, and Kent is Larry's son, is that correct, Kent?
Correct.
And boy, you got yourself a brand new John Deere 5065E here, Kent. Congratulations.
Correct, thank you.
Now, a little different than the 47M,
Yep.
but you're going to put this baby to use how?
Well, we got several reasons. I was looking for a second tractor for haying.
Okay.
So it's going to be our haying tractor in the summer months, and then it's going to back up our business. We have a small manufacturing business, so now I got another piece of equipment for lifting, unloading semis, loading semis.
And what is your business, Kent?
We build polypropylene tanks for the fire industry, fire trucks, truck bodies, and so on.
How long you been doing that?
I'll be 8 years in spring.
Very cool. And what's your website for your business, Kent?
IntegraPlasticProducts.com.
IntegraPlasticProducts.com.
Yep.
Very cool. Well, enjoy the tractor here, Kent, and thanks for telling us about it.
Alrighty, thank you.